Alright folks, welcome back to Glesga News. Right, okay, do you remember this guy here? His name is Jussie Smollett, right? I call him Jesse Smollett because he is a big Jesse, right? Do you remember that's the guy that told the lies? He told people he was attacked by two guys wearing masks that shouted racial slurs at him and all that. They happen to be black as well, funnily enough. They apparently said this is MAGA country. In Chicago, by the way. Chicago is the most Democrat-leaning city in America, I think. Then apparently, well, I'll let him describe how he calls it a tussle started. All right, so here we go.
Immediately, and while he was on the phone, I heard, as I was crossing the intersection, I heard Empire. And I don't answer to Empire. My name ain't Empire. And I didn't answer. I kept walking, and then I heard Empire. So I turned around and I said, "The did you just say to me?" And I see the attacker masked. And he said, "This MAGA country," punches me right in the face. So I punched his ass back. And then.
So here's a giveaway then, right? So he says, "I saw the attacker." Didn't say I saw this guy standing there, this mad looking guy. He says, "No, I saw the attacker. He was masked. And then he punches me right in the face." You can't see a mark on his face, can you? That's first thing I would say.
And we started tussling. It was very icy. And we ended up tussling.
We started tussling. Tussling
by the stairs. Fighting. There was a second person involved who was kicking me in my back. And then it just stopped.
And a wee smile on his face. Now that smile is a smile of victory. I've managed to get through this, and everything's okay. I managed to tell you the story, and now the fight stopped. It just stopped.
And they ran off, and I saw where they ran, and the phone was in my pocket.
Anyway, so why am I talking about this big Jesse? Why are we talking about him? Well, wait to hear this.
Right here on News Now. Thank you so much for joining us. It all has to do with Jussie Smollett. Remember him?
Hold on, I just want to back this up a wee bit. That's the three brothers. That's one brother there. That's the other brother. And that's him there. Look at the nick of they three, man. Anyway, let's listen.
Remember him? Well, he has been indicted today by a special prosecutor in Chicago. The former Empire actor was indicted today in Chicago by Special Prosecutor Dan Webb, stemming from the alleged racist and anti-gay attack on him that occurred in January of 2019. A source confirms to our sister station, Fox 32 News in Chicago. Smollett told Chicago police last year that two men physically attacked him and yelled racial and homophobic slurs. Prosecutors insist Smollett faked the racist anti-gay attack on himself in the...
Never mind him. Look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous, isn't she? She's a model. She must be a model. No, she's a lawyer. Listen, I feel like punching him if she was my lawyer.
Hopes that the attention would advance his acting career. But with little explanation, authorities last year abruptly dropped all charges against Smollett, abandoning the criminal case only 5 weeks after the allegations were filed. In return, prosecutors said that the actor agreed to let the city keep his $10,000 in bail. The dismissal drew a swift backlash from the mayor and police chief and raised questions about why Smollett was not forced to admit that prosecutors had said that they could prove in court that the entire episode was a publicity stunt. Among those sure to keep pressing for answers was then Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who appeared blindsided by the decision, his voice rising in anger at times.
Anyway, folks, so there you go. That's breaking news. I love her. That's breaking news. Jesse, the big Jesse there, he's been indicted again. He'll be appearing in court. That was a woman that stood up there and said it was racial. It was white guys doing it. Do you remember it turned out that it was two of his pals? He'd paid $5,000 to a couple of his pals. Two mad Nigerians. Put a rope round his neck and all that. Poured, I don't know, milk seed or something like that. Anyway, folks, just thought I'd bring that to you. That's just breaking. Peace out.